How is everyone? I gotta adjust the seatbelt so she stops choking me out. Hi guys, how is everyone? Y'all, I have not been on here for a minute, so I've been making videos. Don't worry, when I get around to it, honey, it's gonna be like a gazillion videos uploaded all at once. But yeah. How is everyone? Girl, I don't even have my earrings in, nothing, girl. Got a little early start, I guess. I guess you could say. But it's windy. She is windy. I am currently in I am currently in Illinois now, coming from Indiana this morning. Um we came from Crown Point, Illinois. I mean Indiana. So we're headed to Southern California. Yes, ma'am, honey. I should have grabbed my lip gloss. Y'all, I got this new lip gloss. It's all shimmery. Oh my gosh, she's so cute. She is so cute. But it is too far to reach, especially on camera. Y'all not finna get me in trouble turning around doing stuff I ain't supposed to be doing while I'm driving. Anyways, we are gonna drive to Grand Island tonight and shut down there and keep it pushing. I have to be in California by Monday afternoon is my first appointment, and my second appointment is another town in California about an hour away on Tuesday morning. So we got time, girl. We got time. Good morning, good morning, good morning, everyone. So just to kind of give you guys some updates. I am still trying to get everything together for my own trucking company. Um, it is a very lengthy, difficult process. So basically, you got to have. Um, Please don't post ignorant comments in my chat. We don't do that. Um, so once you get your DOT and MC, well, the only way to get your DOT and MC is to have equipment. And in order to have equipment, you got to have a DOT and MC. Like it's this circle that just never ends. It's silly. However, I am in the process of trying to get a Penske lease truck. So you can lease a truck from Penske. I think I mentioned that in other videos. Um, we stopped at Love's this morning, you guys. Pilot was getting on my nerves, so I took a break and went to Love's. But um, you can get a truck leased through Penske, but you got to put a hefty deposit down, $10,000. It don't matter who you are. So I'm just like, oh my goodness, girl. If I'm just gonna put 10,000 down on a rental, I'm gonna go to the auction and buy me a truck for $10,000. What are you talking about? So I'm trying to get my DOT number. What I have my DOT number. I need my MC authority. In order to do that, like I mentioned, you got to have equipment, insurance, the works, right? In order to get an insurance quote, you got to have a DOT number. It's the circle. It's so silly. It's silliness. So I was talking to one of my friends who has trucks, and he has this old cab over, which is like the flat nose trucks, you know. Um, it's very old. He's like, it still runs great, and this and that. Y'all see my face, girl. He's like, I'll sell it to you for $7,000. God, I don't want to drive that ugly truck. That's like a truck that like a big butch man would drive and be so proud to drive it. Mm-mm. Not me, honey. It's not that I want the shiniest, newest, yada yada yada. It's just, girl, I don't want to. No, I don't want to spend money on a truck only to put more money into the truck because the truck's like a 1985 or something. Like, no, ma'am. No, ma'am, Pam. If I knew how to work on trucks, maybe that would be one thing I could get, a good deal and fix it up. I don't know how to do it and never pretended like I do know how to fix trucks. Um, what I do know how to do is take it to the shop. Okay. But again, I'm not trying to spend a whole bunch of money. So what I'm thinking about is saving up and going to the auction because from what I've been told is if you go to the auction, you might can get a truck for 10 to 15,000. And apparently Walmart runs their trucks until about 250 to 300,000 miles and then they send them out to auction. Well, I know when I was working at Pride, they had the same kind of deal. They ran them up to about 2 to 300,000 and sent them to auction. This truck I'm in right now, this Freightliner, y'all, it has 685,000. You heard me, 685,000. So that's like triple of what allegedly the trucks at the auction. Now here's the thing. Yes, I understand how an auction works. And you might spend more for a truck that has less miles versus going to the auction and buying realistically a truck that has, let's say, 500,000 miles. So it's very, I don't know. I wish I had like the resources to just go buy a brand new truck outright. Um, but I don't right now. So we're just gonna keep it pushing, girl, and don't let that get us down. But I've been talking to like a lot of people at the truck stops, and I'm getting like some mixed reviews. Some people are like, "Oh, I'm a company driver now. I would never want to do owner operator again. It's too much responsibility, especially with the prices right now." Y'all, I just filled up yesterday. Tell me why fuel is almost $6 a gallon. When I was in California last week, it was like almost $7 a gallon. Girl, what? That's your whole check just putting in fuel. So, it's it's like what's the saying? Damned if you do, damned if you don't. So, I really want to find someone who is honest, knowledgeable, and willing to give advice and kind of lead me down the right path because, child, I'm tired of living someone else's dream. I really am. And Another part of me, I posted this in another video, or if I haven't posted it yet, I'll tell you now since I'm on live. Another part of me says, don't even worry about buying my own truck because I think I'm back now. Though. Country, y'all, in Illinois, Mineral, Illinois, girl, ain't nothing but farm. But I'm losing service, so if it drops, then it just drops. Okay, I'm sorry. But I posted in another video. If I haven't posted the video, like I said, I'll tell you now since I'm on live. A part of me wants to just hustle really hard and buy a piece of property to homestead on. Um, and just say, screw buying my own truck, screw spending the investment in that, because I don't know where the world is going to be in 5 years. You know what I mean? It could be a lot of bad stuff going on. And if I have my own property, then you know what I mean? I could be more happy living the homestead life than if I were to be living in my own truck. So, I don't know. It's a lot. It's a lot to like process. But see, here's the thing. If I do buy the truck and do continue pushing that route, which I am still doing as it stands now, girl, then I'll be able to pay for all the stuff I need to work on the homestead. And then it'll be my truck. So, you know what I mean? Then I can just, I don't know, y'all. It's a lot. It's a lot of stuff to think about. It's a lot. I wish I had a man. Y'all know anybody that's single? Because, honey, I need a man. I am tired of being single, y'all. It's exhausting. It's discouraging. And some people are like, oh, that sounds like codependency. Then whatever. I'm codependent then. If that's what you want to call me, then whatever. But, girl, I go to therapy. I know what I'm not and what I am. And I'm not codependent. I've been single for over 4 years. I was married before, like I've told you guys, but uh, men are trash. No offense to the men that are watching. No offense, no offense. Some men are trash. Most men. Almost all men. I'm just playing. I'm just playing. I'm playing. I joke. I joke. But men can be hurtful at times, and the one I was with was hurtful. And so now we out here solo dolo, riding the roads of the country, just looking for a man. Y'all had the most cutest experience this morning at Love's. Um, this man was in front of me. Well, he was kind of like off to the side in line, and I had came up the aisle, and then he came around and got behind me, and I was like, "Oh no, go ahead. You were in front of me." He's like, "No, no, no." He's like, "You go," and I'm like, "No, really, it's okay." He's like, "I insist," and he's like putting his hand on my back, like trying to push me in front of him, and I'm like, "But why?" And he's like, "Ladies first," and it just melted my heart, honey. It just melted my heart. So that was sweet. And then he made conversation the whole time we were in line. He was like, "So where you headed?" I'm like, "California," and he's like, "Oh Lord." I said, "I know." He said, "Which way you headed?" I said, "Out 80, drop down on to I-70 and go out that way." And he's like, "Oh, interesting." I was like, "Yeah, I could go all the way out 80 and drop down 15, but I'm tired of that route, to be honest. I'm tired of going across 80 when it's like 90-mile-an-hour winds and white out blizzards and crashes. I don't like all that. I mean, I get through it, but girl, it gets annoying. But I want to change the scenery. I need to look tonight though and see when I stop. I'll look at the maps. and see. I'll look at the cameras and see like I-70 how she's looking because from what I saw, what I heard, it's been warm, and so it should be free of snow and all that. But then again, the mountains are a totally different story. So I might end up just shooting all the way out 80, dropping down on 15, and doing that whole thing. But yeah, I don't know, you guys. I'm feeling kind of like I don't want to say burned out. I just really want to do something that makes me happy. Stupid ass people. Oh, excuse me. I can't say that word on here. These lovely, lacking intelligent people that do not know how to drive a vehicle with only four wheels. Anyway, um, really want to do something that makes me happy, you know? I want to. Ooh, there's a Love's on this exit. I kind of want some of them breakfast tacos, to be honest. I think I'm gonna stop and get me some breakfast tacos. Cause it's 8 o'clock now. But yeah, I love driving a truck. Y'all get don't get me wrong. I love driving a truck. I love the feeling of the responsibility and all that. Okay. But here's the thing. I often obviously sit with myself for many, many hours at a time and I think to myself and talk to myself and all that. And one thing that I ask myself regularly, honey, are you happy? Are you really happy? Yeah, I think I'm gonna jump. I am gonna jump off. Matter of fact, not. I think I am. I'm getting off the exit right now to go get me some tacos. Y'all, they got these little bacon tacos, these bacon breakfast. Oh my god, they so good. All right, Miss Oversized, honey, you a bad place to be parked, girl. Um. So yeah, I ask myself, are you really happy? And the truthful answer is, I don't know. I don't think so. Um, I want to be. I want to be happy. I want to be fulfilled. You know what I'm saying? But I think a lot of it for me personally has to do with a relationship. You feel me? Like I want to be in a relationship. That's who I am, and that's just what it is. Like, and I think until I find that, I don't really think I'll be happy. Y'all, this is wild. This is wild. They all just kind of parked randomly. But until I find that, I don't really think I will. I don't think I will find true happiness. I really don't. Sorry, I'm just sitting here staring at this man because he's standing out here in flip flops at the fuel island, not fueling. But I think he's like trying to get fuel setup on his app. So, um, y'all hold on. Let me put myself in off duty status. All right, I'm back. I'm back. So I tell you what I'm gonna do. This guy just started fueling. I'm gonna go inside and get me some tacos. I was gonna pull up to the fuel island, but I might just get away with just hurrying up and just going to get my little tacos and backing up and just off. Honestly, how y'all doing? Hey girl, um, I'm gonna pause y'all for a second, honey. I have to start and ooh, mercy, that wind feels nice, but y'all know how that goes. All right, let's see. I hope they got my little tacos out. They do. They got two. Ooh, 8:30. All right, we're gonna get these because they 2 for $6. And then I also want to grab my dog something right quick. Oh Lord, this store is a mess. I don't know if they have it or not. I don't think they do actually. They don't. Gosh darn it. I was gonna try to get my dog a little bone thing they usually have, but this store is literally a mess. They got stuff everywhere. But I do see this little high heel boot keychain. I know my friend would love this. Oh my gosh. Oh, this is too cute. And they're 2 for $20. Oh, that's a watches. Yo, this is too cute. Oh, look, here's my wallet. How about this exact wallet, yo? That's so funny. I really like this little boot. I should buy it for her. And I like this little cross magnet. I wish my refrigerator was magnetized. Matter of fact, how much is this one? Dang. I love this. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna get it. Yeah, I'm buying this. I'm buying this little high heel keychain. And I'm seeing what else I want to get from in here. Oh, I do love these juices. Have y'all ever had cold pressed juice? Or no? Or no? Laundry day, huh? That'd be great. I'll just carry the drink. Thank you for asking. No, I'm okay. Thanks. Have a good one. All right, y'all. I got me a juice, honey. I got me two tacos and that cute little keychain. She was like, "Oh my God, this is so cute." I'm like, "Girl, I know I had to buy it." And this man still, oh Lord, honey, it's a lot of moving. It's a lot of moving. This man trying to back up. That's exactly what I'm gonna do too. Um, excuse me. Thank you. Girl, he's still fueling that man. He just now getting to the death tank, which means he ain't done nothing since I've been gone. Oh, y'all don't mind the weather radio, honey. Oh, honey, I tried to find you a little bone in there, but they was out. But I sure did give me some red bottoms. Red bottom keychain, girl. Hi. Oh, that is too funny, y'all. Ugh. I hope this man ain't gonna feel his reefer. Oh, I was waiting for this taco, y'all. I don't even care. And it's so annoying because sometimes you go to Love's, girl, and they won't even be out yet. Especially the early times that I be going in there. Mm, mm. Ooh, it's hot. Okay, good for you. That's why you dropped your phone. Not you on the screen. I'm talking about this man up here. Mm. This is a bacon, egg, and cheese taco. Okay, let me tell you what it has in it. It's delicious. Scrambled eggs, tortilla, obviously. A whole bunch of stuff I can't pronounce. Cheese and jalapeno nacho sauce, cheddar jack cheese, bacon bits, and guac salsa. Okay, this man finally pulling up. Mm, hot. But oh, I spilled a piece. Because I just got what I needed already. What in the world? And this guy in front of me is pulled off already. Well, he's pulled up, not off. I'm gonna go around him because the guy next to him already left the pump. So, so that means I can just go on around and go through this aisle, and then I don't have to sit there and wait for him to go inside and do whatever he's gonna take his 30-minute break. Who knows, girl? I can just go because I already got everything I needed. Oh, you had these before? Nice. They're from the Loves truck stop. Mmm, they're so delicious. What are you having for breakfast? Didn't you just say you were having breakfast right now too? Random woogie. I am sure glad I didn't turn that way. I would have hit the median. This is kind of a cute little truck stop though, Danny. We might have to stop here next time, bub. It looks like a lot of grass to walk around and a lot of parking spaces. Mmm. Y'all, that taco hit the spot, honey. Uh-huh. Mm. And I got another one right here. And I am waiting for it. Not waiting, I mean I'm ready for it. I just gotta unravel it. Excuse me. Are you still there? Random Woogie, what are you having for breakfast? I got the hiccups now. Y'all, my dog had the hiccups all night last night. They're kind of small in comparison to what they normally are. I wonder if inflation is making them make them smaller. Hi. Did you want to say hi to the people real quick? I got somebody behind me now, so I can't really stop. Mmm. Mm-hmm. This one been sitting there for a while, I can tell. It's kind of hard on one side. Oh, this is bumpy. Oh, bumpy, bubby. Y'all, diesel right now is $5.30 a gallon at this Love's. Regular fuel for like cars, 4.05, and I'm in Illinois, in the country, where it should be cheap. I fear what's coming, y'all. Mm, delicious. Two for $6. You can't have none of this. My dog's like, let me get a bite, and he will eat a bite if I gave it to him. But but I don't want to give it to him because I gave him some steak the other day. Y'all, this dog was sick for 2 days. And I will say, it was not a steak that I cooked. It was like steak tacos from a Mexican place. Maybe the spice got to him. I don't know. I don't really give my dog people food, which is probably why he's in the best shape. I just took him to the vet actually less than a week ago, and the veterinarian said, "Oh my gosh, this is like one of the best looking dogs I've seen in a long time." And I'm like, "Oh, thank you. Yeah, he's cute." And she's like, "No, I mean as far as health goes." She's like, "You really take care of your dog." And I'm like, "Exercise and very, very, very minimal people food." And I do mean minimal. When I get French fries from somewhere, he gets a few French fries because that's his weakness. I'll give him a few French fries. um, mm, y'all, that was a bite with a bunch of jalapeno cheese. Oh, it tasted so good. I don't know if y'all can hear it because my mic is noise canceling, but this wind, girl, is screaming. But I don't really give him a lot of food, like people food. Not because he don't sit there and look at me while I'm eating it, but just because I really cherish my dog. and I really want his life to last as long as it can. So I just try to do what I'm supposed to do. But I do give him some French fries because that's his weakness. Y'all, he used to be addicted to candy. Oh my God, you should see this dog over some Starburst. Girl, like a drug addict. Cheers to my organic cold pressed. Oh, y'all can't even see it. Y'all can't even see it. Mm, yes, it's probably backwards, huh? It's organic cold pressed berry delight. It's got cherry, cranberry, purple carrot, strawberry, raspberry, black mulberry, and bilberry. And I can definitely taste the mulberry and the bilberry. Oh, it tastes, and the raspberry actually. It tastes so good. Oh my gosh. So good, y'all. Y'all have got to try, if you haven't, cold pressed juice from anywhere. This is just particularly the one from Love's, honey. But you can buy cold pressed juice from the grocery store, honey. Sorry, I'm looking because I was just swerving and there's a cop back there, but he didn't come over here. So, but I am also going a little bit fast. Oh, y'all, them tacos was good. I should have grabbed them other two. I know I should have. Oh well, y'all love these pink red bottoms. Look at this. Not the pink red bottoms, honey, with the gemstones, girl. She's a keychain. Yo, I should make her. I should hang her right here and make her my little air horn pool. But I'd be afraid it'll fall off or something. I'm gonna just put it on my I'm gonna put it on my, as my. I'm gonna use it as a keychain like it's supposed to be. I might end up giving it to my homegirl though. That would be nice of me, and just buy me one later. But yeah. So back to the story of Daniel. So um, he used to be really addicted to candy. Like when my ex was still around. Um, a child, this dog was getting all kind of food, hot dogs, eggs, everything, girl. But really, the only people food he gets now is, and I'm being for real. I give him French fries occasionally. Like the most I'll give him in one sitting is like 8 French fries, and that's on the heavy side. Normally, it's like 3 or 4, and that's a treat. You know what I'm saying? I ain't trying to feed him a meal. That's like a little treat. And I blow all the salt off. If I get it from like fast food, I blow the salt off. Um, I give him half of a hard boiled egg without the yolk, so only the egg white. Um, what else do I give him? Carrots. He loves carrots. I'm talking raw carrots, not like boiled in honey and like nothing like that. I'm talking about raw carrots. We'll sit there and eat a whole bag of carrots, me and him. Um, he don't really care for broccoli too much. He does like snap peas. So all the vegetables and stuff, God let him eat all the vegetables he wants. Um, I don't really give him any meats and things like that because it's all processed these days. But yeah, he gets a lot of exercise. I take him for walks regularly. I let him off the leash and let him run. Girl, yesterday was so bad. We were at this place in Crown Point, and I let him off the leash and told him, "Okay, go run in the field." What I didn't realize was, I guess it had rained or the snow had melted something, and the field was just solid mud. So he takes off running, and I start seeing the mud flying up behind him, and I'm like, "Oh no!" And then he gets trapped in the mud. His feet are so caked with mud, he don't want to walk. He's just stuck. Like, so I'm looking at him, and he's pretty far away from me, and I'm yelling, "Come on, come on!" And he's just looking at me like, "I can't go anywhere." And so I tell him like, "Come on, you have to come on." So he finally starts trying to pull himself up out of the mud, like 1 foot at a time, and he gets over to me, and he's just looking at me, and I'm like, "Oh my god, girl, we had to go walk all the way through the parking lot covered in mud." I wasn't finishing to let him back in my truck covered in mud. So I ended up taking him to this little like creek almost. Um, I'll post a video. How about that? I will post a video for you guys to see Danny in the creek washing his. Um, but I took him to the creek and made him get in there and wash his wash his paws. Girl, it's the funniest thing too because I didn't get in there with him. I told him go wash your feet off in the creek, and he did because he's smart. He knows what I'm saying. He ain't like the regular dogs. My dog is a smart dog. But yeah, he went and that we went walking through the grass just so it kind of dry a little bit, and then we got in the truck and we were cuddling last night. I'm like rubbing him, and I'm like, what is this? I'm picking mud off of him. It was the funniest thing. I'm like, oh my gosh, he was covered in mud. But y'all, I love this dog more than anything. Oh, them tacos was delicious. I wish I had about five more. Oh man, them things, y'all. If you have a Love's nearby you, a Love's truck stop, go inside and look for the. It'll be in like the hot case. Look for the bacon, egg, and cheese taco. Oh, I know where I'm at. I remember this little place where they got the divider in the middle of the pond. Look for bacon, egg, and cheese taco. Delicious, honey. Absolutely divine. Easy now there, trucker. Maintain your lane there, buddy. Y'all, some of these truck drivers be scaring me half to death. But so yeah, I let him off and he runs. So he's got solid muscle and like I was saying, when I took him to the vet, she's like, "This dog is in the best shape and this and that." And I've never seen a coonhound in real life, like in person and all that, because that's what I have. He's a red bone coonhound. And girl, I just started laughing because then all the other girls that was working at the doctor's office, at the vet's office, they all started coming in there. They're like, "Oh my God, can we say hi to your dog?" And I'm like, I just roll my eyes because I'm like, Daniel is such a celebrity. He really is. And he just eats it up too, girl. It's the funniest thing. It really makes me laugh because people be sitting there like, oh my God, your dog, and all this and that. And then he'll be sitting there getting all the love, and then he'll look back at me like, and I just laugh at him. I'm like, girl, what are you doing? Why is you looking at me with that mischievous look? It's just funny. He's just funny. He's funny like that. He's got a very, very good personality. His sense of humor is beyond me, girl. It'd be cracking me up. I'm so thankful for him. If I didn't have this dog, girl, I don't know where I'd be. Probably lost in a dark place. Probably. There's a bunch of birds in these trees, like about hundreds and hundreds. Oh my. Oh, it must be migration or something because there's a bunch more over here too. Y'all, I'm so grateful that the weather is cooperating, honey. Because not even a whole week ago, like 5 days ago, they had a bad blizzard in what is that? Oh my god. Tell us how you really feel. But but yeah, so it's been a day, girl. It's been a day. But yeah. Oh, the blizzard. That's what I was telling you about, girl. I lost my train of thought when that man was spewing hatred on the daggum CB. Um, they was posting pictures and everything like 5 days ago of this blizzard, this massive blizzard that came through Iowa, and it was along I-80, and there was crashes and the same thing in Wyoming. I got shut down the other does they closed the highway. Oh my gosh. We all gonna slow down because there's a trooper up here. That's why. So, um, there was a terrible accidents, plural, right, in Wyoming, in Laramie. I don't remember the exact day, but they had I-80 shut down all the way from the Utah line all the way to past Laramie, and they were calling it a rolling closure, and they wouldn't tell us why. Well, I ended up seeing the cleanup debris that they cleaned up a bunch of it, but a lot of it was still laying in the median and all that stuff. Y'all, someone else posted a video after it just happened. There was like 28 or 29 semis involved, and it was just trash. Like everything was crumbled up. It was really bad. And that was just a couple of days ago. That was when I was coming back from California, just not even a week ago. And now I'm going back. I hate California. But I do love these long hauls, honey, where I'm going from coast to coast because that money, honey. But what was I saying? Oh, so they had closed in Wyoming when I was over there. They closed it. They caught me in Rock Springs. I got all the way from Evanston, which is by the border of Utah. I got all the way from there to Rock Springs, and then they had the arms down. They was like, turn around, it's closed. There's a dirt lot over there. Go park. All right. So I went and parked in that dirt lot. Y'all, I was there for 12 hours. 12. I already ran out of time on my clock for the week. And so I ended up using my little exemption to get back to where the delivery area was in Colorado. And then as I was driving through, of course, like I said, I saw the cleanup efforts and then I saw those videos and I was like, oh my gosh. Well, then people started posting videos of Iowa on I-80, which is the area I'm kind of going through now. I'm not quite to Iowa. I'm just almost to the Iowa border right now. I'm still in technically Kelowna, Illinois, but I'm like 10 or miles or less from the Iowa border right now. Um, So they were posting all these videos of I-80 in Iowa and all this. Same thing. Blizzard hit out of nowhere, just like, I mean, nowhere, and cripples the interstate. And trucks are just all over the place, upside down, on their side. The river looks beautiful right now. They were just all over the place. Posted and said, you guys make sure you're going slow when it happens like this, because I was going the speed limit. And this is him talking. I was going the speed limit and I hit a patch of black ice, lost control, ended up in the ditch, and now I lost my job because they said, his talking about his safety department, they told him that even though he was going the speed limit, he wasn't speeding, he was going too fast for conditions. Obviously, girl, but that's how they use it against you. They will say, oh, you were driving too fast for conditions. Even if you're going, let's say the speed limit is 65 and you're going 55. If you crash at 55, your company is going to terminate you and they're going to claim too fast for conditions. Oh, well, you were going 55, you should have been going 40. Should have been going 35 with your hazards on. That's how they are. So, whatever, girl. Oh, all of a sudden my nose started itching. Somebody must be talking about me. A way station ahead. But I do love driving a truck, y'all. You get to meet a lot of amazing people. Um, I haven't ran into any other influencers yet. I want to, but I just haven't. There's this one lady named Teddy. I want to meet her. She seems like a hoot and a holler, honey. Let me put my juice down out of my hand since I'm at the scale. Because I know they probably going to pull me in on this one. They always do, girl. They always do. I'm about to tell y'all right now if I get this red light. Oh, I got the green? What? Oh my god. Thank y'all. Cause I never get the bypass on this one. And they pulling everybody in. Let me make sure I got the green. Yeah, I got the green. That's funny. They pulling everybody in, but it gave me the bypass. That's so funny. Cause this one always gets me. Port Byron. They got everybody though coming in there. But they did not get me this time. Heck yeah. Hope that's a good sign. Not a bad sign. But yeah, so what was I saying? The Iowa blizzard. So the man lost his job for driving too fast for conditions, which I think is a 50-50, right? 50% of me thinks that's the silliest thing I've ever heard. And the other 50% of me says the driver should have known better. Because I'll tell you right now, I'm going to be honest. I'm going to be brutally honest. There's sometimes where if there's snow and stuff on the road, I'll be flying past everybody in the left lane, just zooming. But I know how to gauge the road conditions, and I know what it is safe and what's not safe. Um, for instance, there's also times where the roads might look clear and everyone's flying past me. And so everybody's like, aha, look at that slow driver. And then they get 15 miles up the road and there's about 7 semis crashed off. It's because I can read the roads, honey. When I know there's black ice, I'm not gonna go flying. That just don't make sense. Oh, I'm in Iowa now, y'all. I'm crossing over the I think this is the Mississippi River or something like that. Yeah, I think it's the Mississippi. I should look on the map and see what it say. I think it's the Mississippi. But I just gauge it. I gauge it right. And I don't get overconfident. I don't get complacent. If something don't feel right, I don't do it. So that's my spiel, honey. Yeah, I've been already on here for almost an hour. That's crazy. Y'all done got to see me driving. Y'all done got to see me um stop and get me some tacos, get my breakfast, y'all. Get my breakfast in, girl, and keep it pumping, honey. And put my shades on, y'all. Um, yeah. I did my laundry the other day. That was a task. I need to do my dishes like terribly. They're piling up back there. I need to do them terribly. Actually, tonight I'm gonna do them because I'm gonna be stopping here in about 6.5 hours, and it's only